Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a good day. I am Jacob with Scent Notes with Jacob. I have decided I am going to do my weekly empties. This probably will be posted on Friday the 20th, which is the first day of spring, so that's a good thing. I have spent the last 2 days documenting my wax. So I have decided I'm gonna go ahead and film this video so that I can get rid of this without messing up my spreadsheet. Because this stuff's not in the spreadsheet, but I do have some of these scents, multiples of these scents. I don't want to erase a bar of it saying that I've used it, but in reality it's still in my stash. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. This week was a smaller week for me. I didn't melt nearly as much. So this video will probably be relatively short, but let's go ahead and get started. So, like always, I'm going to start with my Scentsy. So, in my bedroom one night, and then in my sister's bedroom, I have warmed Barefoot Beach. It's not wanting to focus. This is like a salty fragrance, salty marshmallow fragrance. On Wednesday the 18th, I warmed Sadness Feeling Blue. This is a nice aquatic scent. It's masculine leaning. It's very good. I would, if you guys have this one in your Scentsy club, I would go ahead and double check that it's still there, because in April Lee's Facebook group, people were saying that that's not in their club. I don't have a club, so I don't have it, but I would go ahead and check that out. Today I have going Cocoa Lime in my living room. This is a light scent. I'll probably end up taking it out in a little while and putting something else new in. But it's a nice lime with like kind of like a Fruit Loop in it. That's what my siblings and my dad always say, is it's like a Fruit Loop scent. Yesterday I did Orange Dreamsicle in my bedroom. This is a good scent. I wanted something lighter because it was really hot, but I wanted something also summery, so I thought that this would be good. It is in the current catalog also, which is another reason why I did it. Water Lily and Bergamot. This was very, very good. I really like this one. I did this one on Wednesday in my bedroom. The only thing I can say about this is it is more for like bathrooms, because it was very light. I ended up having to use the whole bar in my room to have it smell. And it didn't last. Another day in my bathroom, I did Blooming Beach. This is a nice powdery perfume, kind of older scent. I think it was on Monday, I did Cotton Candy Tales. This is a nice like burnt sugar cotton candy type of scent. Very sweet. It is very good. It was an Easter collection bar a couple years ago. On Tuesday, I did Berry Sweet. This reminds me of Bath & Body Works' Firecracker Pop. It's very good, very juicy berry. I would buy more of that if it was still in the catalog, but it's not. I did Rainbow red. I love this one. This is one of the best fruity scents that they've made. It is strawberries, watermelon, and there's another red berry. Apple? No. I don't remember. But it's strawberries and watermelon. It smells like a Jolly Rancher on steroids. Very good. Not Starburst on steroids. One day in my bathroom, I did I Pink I Can. This is a floral. You'll notice with a lot of these this week, it was very fruity and floral. In California right now, where I live, it is in the 90s, so it is very hot. And you actually might hear my ceiling fan on the background in this video. I did a bar of Cake Me to Paradise in my living room. Open concept. This is a good bakery. It didn't last. It's never really lasted for me. I think I have 1 or 2 bars left of it. It's good though, for what it is. And then the last Scentsy bar I have is Polar Bear Hug. This was in my stash. It was already partially used. I had used 2 cubes once during the nighttime in one of my warmers. And then the rest of it, I was like, I want something cozy. So I put this in. And I love this one. It is like the original scent that I had bought from Scentsy. I went to the fair. And they have the vendors there. And one of the consultants, Scentsy consultants, was there. And she was selling it. So I got this. I got Blooming Marvelous. And I got Paradise Punch. I had the only other Scentsy bar I had previously used was Autumn Road Trip, so that's like the OG scent for me. But Polar Bear Hug is a close second. I really like that one. It's very cozy. It's like caramelized brown sugar with some like jam and a few other things. It's very good. So now moving on, we will talk about my vendor. Again, this is only a week worth of melting. I should have done more. But like I said, it was very light. I think it's partially because of the heat. And then also I just wasn't really feeling like melting much. So one day I kept the cup liner thing just because it will go in the trash anyway. But I melted one of the melt cups of Candy Cauldron from Second and Spruce. It was very good. It was like a bubble gum with like a bubble gum and a bunch of other stuff. Grape, a bunch of other stuff. I got those at a really good price on a D-Stash on Mercari. So I got that. On Monday, I took out the Cake Me to Paradise. I think that's what I did that day. But I took the Cake Me to Paradise, and I put in Fall Yoga Pants by the Fire. This is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Cider Lane, and Marshmallow Fireside. I really like this one. It is very cozy. Mac Apple. Cider Lane has some Mac Apple in it. And the waffle. You get the waffle. It's very sweet. Keeping on trend, I have another Sassy Girl Aroma, which I am very happy to have finished, because I can get more of it in the pre-order that's happening starting on today, which is the 20th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think it goes on until like the 27th. I think so. I'm not entirely sure. You can go to the Facebook group to check. But I have melted Malayan Mango. This is amazing. It is orange, strawberry, nectarine, mango, papaya, and black raspberry. You get a lot of the mango and the papaya and the strawberry. This smells amazing. I think that the black raspberry or the nectarine or whatever it might be gives it like a dirt note. So it's like a juicy papaya or mango with like freshly taken off the ground and eat it. It smells amazing. I probably will be getting a brittle and a couple bricks of it. One from Lavender and Speckles, I finished a snap bar of my cup of tea. This is blackberry, black tea, and vanilla pound cake. That was good. I didn't get much out of it. It was a nighttime melt. I needed something to melt, and I had 3 little snap bar pieces of that, so I melted that. And last but not least, in this week's of empties, and it's probably my second favorite, because Malayan Mango was my favorite, which I'm melting that right now. My second favorite for the week was from Britta's Creepy Treasures. It is Mornings at Crystal Lake. It is barnwood, coffee, and fire roasted marshmallow. This was my first experience with Britta's. This is amazing. I had gotten this before Friday the 13th because we had 2 this year. We had one in February and March. I had gotten it before the one in March, and I was like, oh, that's perfect to melt. So I put it in, and then I finished it up on Tuesday. This is barnwood. Oh, I already said the nuts. This is amazing. You get a lot of that barnwood and the coffee, and it's delicious. So that is my empties for the week. I will try to melt more, and I will probably try to get back on schedule with doing this probably 2 weeks. Let me know though, guys, because if you guys like these shorter videos, and it's just a week, I can try to make it do weekly. But it's really up to you guys and what you guys want. So without further ado, you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.